Honorable Aminu Suleiman is my name. I represent Pagi Federal Constituency. I am from Kano State, and I'm privileged to chair the Committee on Education. Well, for a very long time, very many of us, particularly yours sincerely, have come to, until now, the irreversible belief that the federal government and the president in particular is doing or are doing the best they could as far as policy direction is concerned. I still hold the view that the president meant well. I still hold the view that he remains committed to the fight against insecurity in all its ramifications. However, as an incurable supporter and believer of the president, I am unable to exonerate him for still keeping the service chiefs in place. Until now, I am not aware, as a member of the House of Representatives, even as a member of the Committee on Army, I am not aware, we have not been briefed, nor the collectivity of the House, on why the service chief should continue to remain 4 years with very little progress being made. I bear witness that at the initial stage, substantial progress have been made and maintained, and nobody can understand why in recent time there has been an increased reappearance of the activities of bandits in different forms, in different names, from Boko Haram to kidnapping to robbery. I mean, it's just incredibly on the high increase. We are not aware that the security have compromised, and I don't want to believe that. I am not aware that the security agencies are not doing their best, and I don't want to believe that. But what I can easily believe is that there appears to be a general ineptitude, particularly from the leadership of the security agencies. This cannot be dismissed. The ineptitude might be direct, it might be out of frustration that they have done their best and answers are not forthcoming. Now, if as a leader you have tried your best, you have done the best you could, it requires native intelligence, as little as acquisition of little intelligence, to change the driver and see whether the trip, the movement of the vehicle will further be smooth and safe. And it doesn't take the president anything, he's a commander-in-chief, to just make a pronouncement, thank the service chief for what they have done, and let them retire back to the office or to their villages. Let us try young hands so that new innovation, vigor, zeal could be introduced in the fight against insurgency and other banditry negative activities. But to maintain a class teacher who have continuously taught students to failure, and to say the head teacher is intelligent, he's a PhD holder, is doing the basic good, yet the student keeps failing the exam. I mean, one of the easiest things that could have been done is to move the teacher concerned away and let us have a new her so as to know whether it is the fault of the teacher or the student. Again, we have soldiers and other personnel that has been there in the war front for 4 or 5 years. They are responding to wear and tear. They are human beings. So they also needed to be relieved, and others come so that they may want to make an impact, to say whether they will be part of history, that it is around time that this thing becomes history. So just like we have declared on the floor of the House, I will add my voice with a very strong appeal that the Commander-in-Chief should command swiftly, immediately, and without recourse to any other thing. The service chief deserve a rest. Let them rest with the uniform or in mufti and get new guys to go and confront this monster.